Swadika, welcome back to Thailand Today here on NBT WORLD. The International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking, or World Drug Day, is celebrated worldwide annually on 26th June to make people aware of dangers associated with illicit drugs. So to highlight the hazards of drug addiction and illegal trafficking, on this occasion, we will talk with Mr. ไพศาล สังคหพงศ์ He's the Deputy Secretary General, the Narcotics Control Board (NCB), about drug situation in Thailand and activities to mark World Drug Day 2020. สวัสดีค่ะ
ครับครับ
Welcome to Thailand Today programs.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, sir, I have a $1 million question.
Oh,
Before we get into other questions, why do they do it? Why the drug kingpin wanted to deal with such a thing when such a law enactment so high, the punishment so high?
Right. I think as we know that the drug smuggling or the narcotics is a big problems, not only in Thailand but throughout the world.
Yes.
And the reason that the criminal still doing their activities, or they call their businesses,
yes.
because I think they make a lot of profit, even though the punishment is very high, and some of them already been arrested.
Yes.
But there's still some of the criminals
repeatedly doing
do it, and and if you arrest one, there is another 2, 3, 4 come up. So because of the profits they make, that's why they keep doing that.
Wow, money is so powerful.
Right.
Money is God to them.
Right, true.
Well, sir, so what is the current situation of narcotic in Thailand and Southeast Asia region, sir?
Right. Because of the COVID-19 pandemics that happened at the beginning of this year until now, it's really had little impacts to the drug situations in Thailand or in Southeast Asia.
Yes, sir.
Even though during that time we have kind of the Thai border control, the border restrictions, restriction on traveling, or even a curfew.
Yeah.
But again, the drug syndicate, they have the kind of the flexibilities to adapt themselves quite well. So they still keep on doing their activities. And we found during this for 3-4 months, we found a lot of drugs smuggling to Thailand, to the north of Thailand, and also to the northeastern of Thailand still. Some been arrested, some just came through.
Normally it's not producing in Thailand, it's influx.
Yep. Yeah, mostly the drugs in this region is producing in we call the area of Golden Triangle.
Golden Triangle. Yep. So how drug smugglers have changed their methods to distribute the drug between the border markets across Thailand?
Well, as I mentioned, that the COVID-19 has really little impacts to those syndicates.
They don't feel affected. They feel better, I think.
They adapt themselves quite well. Nowadays, we found a lot of the drug syndicates, the drug dealer, using the method of selling the drugs through the online.
Yeah,
we call online drug trades. Yep. And this is quite worry for us because the online they're using the postal and courier services, public and private one, to distribute their drugs to the customer. So that's worry us, and then that's why we come up with the 2 methods to deal with these problems. First, we ONCB with the Royal Thai Police.
Royal Thai Police,
We're
yes.
working together closely to investigate those syndicate.
Okay.
And we're using the technique of we call buy bus operations.
By what?
Buy bus.
By bus.
Yes, I mean you pretend to be someone to go and buy those drugs from them.
Yes.
Once they believe you, and then they turn out, and we make an arrest.
But they have to be how many times for you then to trust us?
Right. That's quite hard. And then we once we arrest the person, we also carry on further investigate to the person involved, like webmaster, web administration. Anyone involved, we also going to arrest them and prosecute them.
Yeah. This must be not only one person or few two person. No. It has to be a gang, right?
Yep.
Because ordering, sending in to that online.
Yes, that's right.
The other people like us or whoever not dealing with it, will not understand what they talk. I mean the way they handling each other.
Well, we call the syndicate, as I already mentioned.
Yes.
The syndicate. There is a person who produce it,
Oh yes.
the person who smuggling it, and the person who sold it on the street level. They're like a dealer, drug dealer. So those are the chains of the
routing.
Yeah, routing of their works. Yep. So we have to really, not only that we arrest the small guy, we try to enhance our investigation to the top one, to mastermind. And I think recently our Minister of Justice had come up with the idea that not only that we arrest the person with the drugs, otherwise we will be chasing them all year and never end.
Yes.
So we look at the method of seizure their assets, or we call asset forfeiture assets,
Okay.
using our law, the ONCB law, using the AMLO law, and to cut off their assets. Once
They don't have
the
money.
asset, no money, no drugs
do.
come in.
No drug.
That's
Only no drug.
something that we are working very hard on that point. Right
But
now.
it's work?
Yep, it's work.
So far, so good.
So good. Hopefully that we will seize more assets within 3 or 4 months' time from now. Yep.
So this is that started for this kind of
Yep, it started about 3 months ago. Yep.
Okay. All right. So what are the key factors in smuggling of a large volume of the pills into the country?
Oh, you
Yes,
mean
yeah.
ecstasy?
What do you call ecstasy?
Right. Before going to ecstasy,
Yes, please.
I'd like to tell you that the most drugs that found in these regions or in Thailand is we call methamphetamine,
Amphetamine.
or in Thailand we call yaba.
Yaba. Yaba.
Right, yaba. That is number one.
That is to be used with the truck driver.
Yes.
Is that those things?
Right,
Yeah,
for
okay.
all, yep.
Yeah.
Yaba, many produced in Golden Triangle, smuggling to Thailand, and then use it here and smuggling to another country. The second one is the second largest one, we call ice.
Ice.
Or in English we call it crystal amphetamine.
Oh.
Nowadays
Beautiful name.
we found them a lot of the
Crystal
number
color.
increase.
It is a white color.
Yep. So but the problem of ice not as serious as the methamphetamine.
Oh, really?
Right, because it's more expensive.
Which one?
The ice.
The ice
one.
more
Yep.
expensive than the.
Yep. So not many people can get to that ice. However, in the future, we believe that the drug syndicate some of them may change from producing the methamphetamine to ice because they make more profit. Right. And the ecstasy that Ajahn just mentioned
Yes.
also come after methamphetamine and ice.
Yeah.
Ecstasy mostly smuggling to Thailand or to these regions from Europe. From Europe.
From
Yep.
Europe.
Sometimes we hand carry the courier West African, they carry it to the airport and then come into Thailand. And another method is that they come by parcel.
Parcel?
Yep. Because somebody here order through website. Now in right now they have the website called dark web. Dark web that you can order some of the illegal stuff through that web, and this web is really difficult to trace on.
Really? So good.
Recently, I think months ago, we managed to arrest one of the students here. He Thai student in one of the university, ordering the ecstasy, 10,000 ecstasy.
Goodness.
10,000 tablets of ecstasy. We arrest them and then we search his home, his apartment, and when we interrogate them, and he admit that he did it for many years.
Look at that.
So he keep ordering ecstasy from Europe, and then once he got it, he will distribute it and sell it to the person need.
Wow.
Ecstasy very used a lot in the entertainment
business
places, like pub clubs and all that. Because it's quite expensive than the methamphetamine.
Okay. So which domestic and international agencies the ONCB is cooperating to address drug problem in the country?
Right. We do have a lot of we call allies. ONCB. On the strategic side, academic side, policy side, we cooperate closely with United Nations on crime and drugs. We call UNODC.
Oh, yes.
Right. And they have office here in Bangkok, at the UN building. Right. So we work closely, we share informations, we share report, and we do the joint trainings together as well. So we quite close with the UNODC. On the operation side, we work closely with a lot of law enforcement agency, foreign law enforcement agency in Thailand, such as DEA of United States, the AFP, Australian Federal Police of Australia, Japanese police. Yep.
Quite a number of them.
Right, quite a number of them. So we work closely, we share intelligence, we share information, and sometimes even do the co-operations, joint operation together.
Okay. We're going to come back for the second part.
Thank you.
We are coming to the end of the first part of our interview, so please stay tuned for the second part.
NBT World, an English language television channel in Thailand.
Authoritative sources for all government information.
High standard content that's reliable and accurate across every platform.
Our mission is to reflect the vision of Thailand.
Keep up to date through our application or website by searching for NBT World. NBT World, a vision of Thailand.
Welcome back once again to our program. We are still with Mr. Phaisit Sankahapong, Deputy Secretary General, the Narcotic Control Board in NCB, and on the drug situation with us. So, sir, we did talk a little bit on this COVID-19 pandemic, which is has affected illicit. You said not much.
Not much. Yep.
Well, how do they do then? They use the time of the gap that the government is when we have
curfew.
Curfew or something.
Right. The during that time, during that we have the Thai border control.
Yes.
We have curfew. We have checkpoints set up.
Yes.
The syndicate using another route. They use we call national channels.
natural
Sure,
route.
route. They just walk across the field, cross the forest, hand carry. Right. They did that. They did a lot. And for the situation right now that we are now easy out a lot of restriction, fourth state relieving. We expecting that a lot of drugs will be smuggling into Thailand. So we now got to work closely with our allies, police and military, to seal the border, to check, all the borders, make sure that those narcotics or those drugs will not be able to smuggling in. That's one of the method. Secondly, we have the cooperation in the international level. We call 1511 operations. Yes, which is under the Safe Mekong plan. These operations consist of 6 countries: China, Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, and Thailand. So we work together as a joint, task force. We are focusing on what we call precursor chemicals. All the chemical that used to produce drugs.
Confiscated.
So instead of going after the drugs only, we going after this and we cut off because these precursor chemical being smuggling into the area called Golden Triangles.
Yes.
So if we cut it off, the less chemical, precursor chemical, the less drugs going to be produced. And I think we make quite a successful operations. During the past 6 months, we managed to seize a lot of drugs along the way, and also we seized, I think, more than 170 tons of the precursor chemicals. So this is a policy that the government has, instruct us, and from the Prime Minister and also Minister of Justice. So we at Thailand, we are encourage our neighboring countries to work with us on this project.
I really wonder, it's such a chemical, it's so dangerous to have.
Right.
Why do people do not see it at all?
As I said in the beginning, money.
Very funny.
Right.
Very
and
strange.
I think about 3 months ago, because of these operations, Myanmar authority also been able to raid the big factory within their lands, and they seize a lot of chemicals, precursor chemical, the drugs, the equipment as well. ONCB we were sending our officer to inspect and to do the drug profiling, because we are capable to do the drug profiling. Once we do drug profiling, and we can share with our member countries. But because of the COVID outbreaks, we cannot send the officer there, and Myanmar also say that maybe we should hang on, until the situation is down, getting better. So hopefully that within a month or 2, we should be able to send our officer to Myanmar and work with them.
Yeah. So what is the background of the International Day Against Drug, World Drug Day, which is normally celebrated? How do you normally celebrate it?
Well, the International Drug Days abuse and illicit trafficking. It was announced by the UN, United Nations.
Yes.
I think in 1987, that they announced that every year on the 26th of June, that's become International Drug Days. And on that day, Thailand as membership of UN, we commemorate the events, this event by announcing that we will fight against the drugs. Along with another country, they will do the same.
Yes.
But for this year, Thailand, we realized that only the mechanism of the governments will not be enough to be able to deal with this problem, the drugs problem. So we need the assistance from the peoples. Okay, so we came up with the idea, the campaign called Safe Zone, and the No New Fakes.
No new
Fakes.
No new face.
Right. Like this. The one in
that's nice.
The no safe zone is mean that the area free of drugs, and the no new fakes is in no one going to be involved with the drugs. And we mobilize these. Well, the campaign is to raise the awareness to the people, not to be involved, but to be, getting close to the drugs, any kind of drugs. And we mobilize this by giving the awareness through all the social media platform.
Yes.
We have kind of the clip videos, infographics, and then that we shown it through the YouTube website, our website, the Facebook fan page, and all that. And then,
so how can the general public can cooperate with this and to jointly celebrate the day?
Right. Well, they can do by follow the social media. Right. And then they even can come to ask questions, express their opinions, and also to view the other comments as well. So they can do that. And the other events that we have on that day.
Any highlight?
Yeah, the one that our Prime Minister will be on television.
Okay.
Broadcast and he will deliver the speech. According to the
not to sell.
Yep, International Drug Days. That's very important. And also on that day, 26th of June, the Ministry of Health, along with another agency concerned, including ONCB, will conduct we call the destructions ceremonies of seizure drugs. Right, burned it.
That's it.
Right.
Okay.
There's, I think, about many tons a year. All the exhibits, all the drug that we seize from throughout countries, from the police.
Where is the venue of burning?
Out in Bang Pain.
Which is
I think it's in industrial estate. They have the factory with the big machine to really burn those drugs. It's going to be a big event because a lot of representative from the embassy, international organization will be there, will be presiding over that, and then I think the Prime Minister or Deputy Prime Minister will be there, to answer.
Real highlight.
Right.
Every year we are looking forward to see how, But actually, this is just to ask, in case for those layman like me, the smoke itself, we inhale it, we get into it now.
Yep, it's not good for the health, of course. But that company, they have a good machine. They usually use that machine to burn the trash, and they have the kind of the protection stuff and make sure that those from the drugs will not fly over.
Okay, sir. So your message, please, because since we're going to have this, talk to the audience for this matter. Over here, sir.
Okay.
Camera.
Well, as the International Day of Drugs coming in 26th of June, I like to encourage all the people, Thai people, to participate or be part of this event. Starting by yourself, your families, and your society. Try to stay away from the drugs. And secondly, since the authorities, ONCB and police, we need help, we need information from all the peoples. So for ONCB, we have we call hotline 1386 that open up 24 hours. So please, if anyone have any information related to the narcotics, to the drugs, any suspicion, you can call us anytime. We make sure that we will respond it quickly, effectively, and of course we will make sure that your identification will not be disclosed. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for being here with us, and wish you all the best for what you're undertaking.
ขอบคุณค่ะอาจารย์
We end up our program with thanks to Mr. Paisit Sankapong, he's the Deputy Secretary General to Narcotics Control Board in ONCB. We are really appreciative of your participation in our program. So I do hope really that you enjoy the show, and thanks for watching Thailand Today. You can also watch Thailand Today on NBT World channel or live broadcast on YouTube channel NBT World every Tuesday to Friday from 9 p.m. onward. See you next time then.